James Bond has decided to go woke. So, I don't watch James Bond, but I know James Bond has always been basically the same thing every time, okay? It is basically, but people still go out en masse to see James Bond movies, okay? You know, James Bond is one of the longest running movie franchises for a reason, okay? Kind of like Godzilla, okay? But James Bond, Hollywood might have killed James Bond, okay? And the latest James Bond novel on His Majesty's Secret Service, features white men who oppose wokeness as villains. Yes, we are now the villains of James Bond. We are now Bond villains. Me and you, normal people, are now Bond villains, okay? This is how woke Hollywood has gotten, okay? How ridiculous Hollywood has gotten. In the book's official out on the 4th of May, before the coronation of King Charles III, the Royal Saber Spy has his work cut out for him. Bond is at his last minute of 4 attempts to disrupt the coronation by the wealthy, eccentric Alphonsine of Wessex, who is on a daily mission to teach his old United Kingdom a lesson. Can Bond this battle with shady plans and hired and his team of mercenaries? While it's not clear who he is, we may, experts told by Willow Key says Bond the Bond's infiltrated Alphonsine's organization is more specifically his Anglo-Saxon castle in order that he poses as Peter Sambo, the leader of Napoleon mercenaries. It really describes a man named Robert Brigham. He is an ex-Tory MP famous for promoting, conspiracy theories, who spurned, more conspiracy theories. And he also had an anti-debate and he got kicked out of the party and he made his own political party. Okay? Yeah. And it continues that Bond was struck by something. It was wrong into the kind of function was exclusively of men. It felt strange. There wasn't even a pretense of style diversity here. Why does this matter? And this is a James Bond. This is a fictional story, okay? I find that Hollywood cares so much about diversity so much. Like, they have to include everything, okay? And then they get pissed off when you have that one rebellious director who doesn't want to make a movie with diversity in it, and they all freak out like it's the worst movie ever. But like, no one cares, okay? People just want to have good movies and good stories. No one cares about the race and the ethnicity of the characters besides California, okay? No one cares, okay? Not everywhere in the world is California, okay? It felt strange. You carry out to you thought that half of the people, like, this is a James Bond story here, okay? You carry out to be women, non-white, or disabled. Like, no one cares about this stuff. No one's gonna say, oh yeah, James Bond villains should be hiring disabled people and, non-white people, okay? This is James Bond now, okay? I haven't watched a single James Bond movie. Not a single one, okay? Yeah. I can go further down here. Yeah. It just seems that James Bond has gotten worse, okay? The last James Bond movie I heard wasn't that great either. Probably because it has a Billie Eilish song in it, which, makes this movie already immediately horrible, because Billie Eilish is makes, really bad emo music, okay? But for the novel, that's what makes this party goer. Okay, here we go. Oh, we haven't even, Peter's part of the books, blah, 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 here's, exploitate, blah, 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 but when we become too far of an organization, far away where you really at the outside, you can look at them now, stuff here, no longer outcast, no longer cancer, no longer marginalized, we're going to be the new overlords, saying them between them and chaos. Bond made his way through the room. He basically is talking about more conspiracy theories, including the big woke conspiracy, the Black Lives Matter, the Great Replacement. He says, what are we going to do about the Muslims, okay? Oh, yes. We're gonna make, James Bond about religious wars now, okay? James Bond, okay? A movie about stopping, supervillains. Apparently, now the supervillains want to declare religious wars against Muslims. Like, this is the ridiculousness of James Bond books now, okay? They're really pushing this stuff in James Bond books. Religious wars in James Bond, okay? I met, many people who are Muslims, and they're normal people. They're still, and this has been basically like this since 9/11. They have been promoting, like, these people have been promoting this idea that Muslims are somehow dangerous and, you know, and uncivilized people. Like, they're pushing this idea. And it's, you know, gonna make people more and more hateful. Like, they're pushing this idea that Muslims are uncivilized. Like, they're pushing this idea, and ever since 9/11, because, you know, that's how it basically has been. Okay? And, yeah, I don't really want to go over here, you know. And apparently, a country must be a place of random people. Yes, everybody in the UK are random people now. Okay, if you're a British person, you're just random. You don't matter according to this James Bond book. Okay, you know, you're random. Okay, so yeah, this is ridiculous bullcrap. Okay, this is why people don't read. This is why people don't listen to Hollywood. This is why Hollywood is dying. Okay. I think eventually there's going to be an alternative to Hollywood, okay? I think that's eventually going to have to happen because Hollywood is just now pushing this bullshit in the books, and people could be angry about this because I'm not too surprised if people do get angry at this stuff. If people do get pissed off at this stuff because this is ridiculous, okay? This is ridiculous, okay? Why are we pushing? Why is this a James Bond novel? So than making the film like I want to destroy the world, and so he's talking about random conspiracy theories that people make up online, and talking about religious wars of Muslims. Like this is This is your next James Bond movie, basically. Okay, your next James Bond movie, and no one's gonna watch this because it's just bullcrap. Goodbye.